You can drive. We've got a lot of miles to cover this evening. Um, we're in the book of 1 Chronicles, which, as I hinted at yesterday, is a rerun, if you like, of what we've already covered in the books of Samuel and Kings. What do you mean the sun's in your eyes? There's some sunglasses up here. Do you want them? Here you go. Oh, no? Okay. Change your mind. Fickle, aren't you? Well, that's partly it. There's these fickle people, and what we're going to explore through 1 Chronicles is how this people of God work out who they are and how they're going to live. You see, what happens as we journey through the book of 1 Chronicles and into 2 Chronicles is we revisit the nation's past and work out, if all of this has happened, how are we going to live differently in the future? And what's interesting about 1 Chronicles is that you don't get any of the negative bits. Do you remember in 1 Samuel and 2 Samuel, 1 Kings and 2 Kings, there are all those difficult bits about David and Bathsheba and Solomon and all of his porcupines? Well, you don't get any of that in Chronicles. It's like an edited, revised version, and you just get the good bits. Fascinating. Rather than a kind of history, what it is like putting the luggage in the back of the car to help the people of Israel understand things as they go forwards. It's like giving them resources as they journey into the future to help them understand what's already been and how they're going to live going forwards. And you'll remember all the way through those three things that God has given to his people: the land. Sorry, it's not that one. This is the land, isn't it? Divided between Judah, Israel in the north and Judah in the south, giving them land, giving them law, and giving them his very self. And what Chronicles is all about is preparations for worshipping God. Once you get once you get past the first 9 chapters, which is just a long list of names, tracing everything from the beginning, right from Adam, all the way through the history of Israel. Once you get through all of that, chapters 10 through to 29 are all about the temple, all about how to engage with God, to worship him, to orientate life around him. It's all about worship and preparations for the temple. And what the compilers of Chronicles want to say is, as you journey into the future, keep that as your compass, your route map, as it were. Let that guide you. So as the people of Israel come out of exile from being oppressed by the Babylonians and go back into the promised land around 539, what they take with them in the boot is this vision, this direction for the future. Live like this. And don't get it wrong this time. As you go back into the land and keep the law, keep God as your focus. So that's the book of 1 Chronicles, all about David preparing for that worship, keeping God as the focus. And tomorrow we'll see how 2 Chronicles takes us through into Solomon's reign. But 1 Chronicles, it's a long book. It's best read fast. So come on, let's buckle up and you can turn the engine on and then we'll go forwards through 1 Chronicles. All of this in our boot and this as our guide. God as the priority, worshipping him alone. For as David says at the end, O Lord, everything comes from you and of your own do we give you. Worship is the route map. Worship is the way forwards for this people as they come out of exile.